that long run in the third quarter. What were the biggest issues defensively during that run?
Well, I thought it was really more our offense with crazy turnovers that fed them in transition, and they got a lot of loose looks from three in particular. We did a good job keeping them quiet from the three-point line in the first half, but our turnovers allowed them to get out in transition.
How beneficial will it be for this team to get a break from the game, rest the mind a little bit, just kind of step away from everything?
Well, I mean, it's as long as we come back with the right mindset, then it's beneficial. But if we come back with a similar mindset, tonight's performance was absolutely unacceptable from from a competitive spirit point of view and just an overall execution and performance.
Go ahead.
Hey, Chris, I know that you knew this was going to be a difficult thing stepping into right in the middle of a season like this. I mean, has any part of this surprised you at all about how it's played out and just especially, I guess, how you're finishing here going into the break?
Yeah, no, I didn't. It's not. I don't know if it's surprise is the word, John. I mean, every day is a new day for me here and for us, and we're learning. But how quickly we can get our heads down and let the game get on top of us is something we got to really change.
What are you going to tell them just as they go into the break and just to try to get them coming back with some kind of a better mindset here?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna tighten things up, but we're gonna play the guys that compete the hardest. We're gonna have a whole new reality coming out of the break with the way we approach things. We got to be more competitive every single play down the floor. We have to be able to, this stuff only end. These performances only end when we decide they end.
Chris, go ahead.
How closely linked in your mind are effort and competitiveness, and are the two similar, or are they different, and differentiate between them?
Well, I mean, one builds on the other. You can't be competitive unless you have the effort. But competing also means, not just doing things hard, but also, having that toughness and that will and that want to be able to win the battle of the guy who's in front of you, or go get the tough rebound, or other things like that. That small pieces of the game, you just got to keep trying to win them.
I know you said that you aren't big on kind of post-game talk. Did you say anything after the game as kind of a message going into the break?
Yeah, absolutely. I just, recapped it for you. I basically told them that it was unacceptable tonight, that we have to regroup after the break. It'll be a whole new reality. We're going to go, we're going to tighten it up, and we're going to find the guys who want to compete. If that's, a shorter rotation, then so be it.
Vince, go ahead.
Hey, Chris. 5 games in, is the job any different that you look at it now as far as what has to be done here versus maybe what you perceived when you came?
Not necessarily. I mean, winning in the NBA is hard, and obviously, it's my job, it's our job to try to turn this thing around, and that starts with getting the guys to believe that they can compete harder every single night.
You said yesterday that you're confident these guys care. Does that get a little bit fuzzy on nights like tonight?
No, I think they care. I just think that they're this is where maybe their youth comes in, their inexperience in some capacities, and then their confidence is shaken for sure. I don't think it's a care factor.
Vince, go ahead.
Coach, you talked about definable offensive characteristics of what you envision your system being in terms of pace and shot selection. What are those identifiable characteristics defensively for your team?
Yeah, I think we gotta guard the ball better. I mean, the ball gets to the paint just way too much. Again, 60 paint points tonight, but it's really not just the number of paint points; it's the amount of times it just turns the corner and gets in there, and you just that affects us on the rebound. So, number one goal coming out of the break is to to address that defensively.
Vince, go ahead.
So some of the younger guys, do you get the sense that they might not know what is most important toward winning at this level yet?
I don't know if that's a fair comment. I don't really know them all that well to know if they, how they're wired. But I believe all these guys do care about winning.